Illinois lawmakers don't head back to Springfield again until mid-November. With Democrats controlling the governor's mansion and both chambers of the legislature, the so-called veto session has become a chance for the party in charge to pass anything they couldn't pull together in the spring and clean up other issues on their agenda. Well, last week, House Speaker Emanuel Chris Welch wouldn't say what might be on the docket this fall, but he did indicate two major issues won't be on the table. The first, any public funding for new sports stadiums in Chicago. The Bears are banking on more than $1 billion to help build a new lakefront stadium to call home. The White Sox, they're also pitching a plan for a new field at the South Loop site, the 78. The team and developer Related Midwest, that's the developer's name, took top lawmakers on a river cruise this week to see a temporary site. But with a dismal record and little money of their own to offer up, their plans aren't moving forward anytime soon.
The reality is we still represent the taxpayers of the state of Illinois. I think it would be a great economic development piece for the city of Chicago. The question is who should pay for it. And I think the developer should probably spend some time seeing if there's some private investment that'd be interested in that.
We want Illinois businesses to do well. This is a privately owned business in Illinois, and so if I can find some way to assist, great. But right now there's no building any new stadiums.
The Chicago Red Stars have also made a pitch for a new soccer stadium with even more money from the state to make it happen. Another topic that won't make its way to the House floor this fall, transit reform. In April, lawmakers proposed a plan to merge the CTA, Metra, and PACE into one mega agency. The existing agencies aren't on board, but they've warned without more state funding, service could be slashed by up to 40% by 2026. Combined, the agencies are facing a looming budget gap of $730 million. Lawmakers have been holding a series of hearings on what to do next. Speaker Welch, he says it's too soon to move a bill on the issue.
It's definitely one of those policy things we got to make sure we get it right. And we're not going to rush because people want us to rush. We got to make sure that there's reform before there's revenue. We got to have the reform conversation and what that should look like first. How do you know what you're going to be putting money toward if you don't know what the final reform package is going to look like? And so these things take time.
Now, anything passed in the November veto session actually requires supermajority approval. It's slated to start on November 12th after the election. One more break. We'll be right back after this. Stay with us.